Hey faves, and welcome back. We're about to do another hairstyle. We're doing crochet faux locks. It's a new brand. So excited because the curl pattern is gorgeous. Split this in half. We're gonna do that individual like plait in the front, and then the rest of it gonna be like crochet. Y'all will see. So like I was saying, we're gonna do the illusion kind of parts in the front, and then we're gonna just do regular like cornrows in the back. So we're starting off with just doing plaits in the front. Now if you don't know how to plait, you can always bring your hair together by doing the rubber band method, but for me I'm doing plaits. So I did the first plait, and then the first plait is going to go into the second plait, and then the second plait is going to go into the third plait, and so on. But I think I only did at the most like 4 plaits on this row. The next row I think has 3, and the next row has 2. You guys will see though. So with doing this just gives the illusion that you have parts in your head, just like you would if you were doing these individually. So since we're not going to do these individually, we have to set off the illusion that we are by doing these plaits. So now that we're all done plaiting my hair up in the front, it is now time to do the cornrows and connect those to the back. So yes, all this hair has to be put up. So we're starting off with the first cornrow. We're basically just going to start cornrolling my hair in the back, and we're going to connect the hair that is loose from the front to the back. So I'm starting off with the braid and just literally inputting that piece of hair into my cornrow. Now for the cornrows, what I did is basically braid like a cornrow all the way down. Then when I started on my second one, I basically brought the first one up towards the second one, brought the second one up towards the third, and the third to the fourth, and so on and so on. So you guys will see that. As y'all can see here, I am bringing up the first braid and I'm bringing it up to the second braid so that it can be braided in. Then when I braid the second braid all the way down, I braid it up to the third, and so on and so on. So this is the hair. It is from INSBEAUTYHAIR. I will link them down below so you guys can purchase the exact hair that I'm using. I decided to do 22-inch hair in the deep wave. The locks, like the human hair on the locks, is very secure, which these are made like really good. Also, I will say that there is a lot of human hair pieces on each lock. I think there were like 3 to 4 pieces on each lock, and then each lock had human hair at the ends, which also is a plus because you don't find that very often. But we're going to start off with the first one. We're basically just going to use our crochet needle to put in our first little part. We're going to use that loop that comes with the lock. We're going to put the crochet needle through that hole. We're going to take the end of the lock, crochet it in to the loop, and we're going to pull tight and make sure everything goes through that loop, like all the human hair is out, because it can get pretty tangled, but you don't want that to happen. So you see how that's pulled. We'll make sure that everything is pulled down and everything is pulled nice and tight at the root. So as you can see, some of these locks have human hair higher than the other. So I was trying to do all the locks that had human hair like real high up, basically in the front of my face, because I like when the locks or braids have like boho pieces that start like higher up so it can like frame my face. So that's what I basically did, and I will say I had 72 locks altogether because I know people are going to ask that question. altogether, this really only took me about 3 to 4 hours to complete. I think I started around 2:30, maybe ended around like 6 or something like that. So it wasn't too long, honestly. This was fairly easy to do. The hardest part was really braiding and get everything together. Crocheting these locks in was really the easy part. And as you can see, now it's giving the illusion that I have parts. Like I was saying before, look how many boho pieces is on each lock. Like, it's really full. Like, you're gonna get a full look if you purchase from this vendor. So it is on Amazon. The link is down below. I'm gonna have it there for y'all to purchase. But yeah, 72 locks altogether. That's how many locks I had. A real full look. You can do half up, half down. You can do all of it into a bun. A very full look, you guys. Like, come on now. Look at all this hair. It's perfect. Now, I'll just be using some Got to Be gel on my edges, of course. I always have my go-to Got to Be gel. And I always use that for my edges. I don't use edge control really because that doesn't really work for me. But this gel always holds, so I just always use it, and it's perfect. Like, it gets the job done. And it doesn't like grease up like regular edge control. Look at how cute. Like, this really gave me a lot of curls, y'all, which is what I know a lot of people is worried about. Like, having a full curly boho look, this will really get you there. And for a low price too. Come on now. I was on my way to a date and I was just checking my hair out before I leave, making sure that it's looking nice and cute for my date. So yeah, I'm headed out the door, and yeah, we'll be back. So I did come back and I was like, you know what? Let me show them how the hair looks wet in a way. So I added some water and I misted it, and then I used some mousse just so I can tame it a little bit. Now, I personally like the big look, but you can always tame it by using water and a little bit of mousse. Just to tame the curly pieces, lay them down, make sure that they're nice and defined. This is what the difference is giving really between like a nice defined look and also just a messy brushed out look on the other side, which I really like the messy brushed out look. That is like my go-to. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Make sure you are subscribed, and yeah, love you. Bye.